Okay, so we are going to start with question 1, which is the square cardboard question. And it says, actually, this is an actual square. Yeah. That it says that our side lengths are 28 centimeters. So let's quickly write that down. 28 centimeters. And 28 centimeters. Okay, great. So now that that is done, we can move on to writing our polynomials for length, width, and height, which are, so length is going to be 28 minus 2x. Our width is going to be 28 minus 2x. And height is going to be x. From there, we can go ahead and find the volume, which is 28, which is x multiplied by 28 minus 2x multiplied by 28 minus 2x. And we can go ahead and plug in what we know right now. So we know that the volume is 676 centimeters cubed. So we can go ahead and plug that in. So x times 28 minus 2x squared equals 676. And now we can go ahead and start to solve for x. So, by expanding, so what we can do is 28 minus 2x squared, which becomes 784 minus 112x plus 4x squared, which means our equation becomes x times 4x squared minus 112x plus 784 is equal to 676, which simplifies to 4x cubed minus 112x squared plus 784x minus 676 equals 0. After this, we can then solve, we can then do our cubic equation by factoring. Which would be actually, before we do that, we can divide the whole thing by 4. Which would get us x cubed minus 28 x squared plus 196 x minus 169 equals 0. Now we can use the cubic equation by factoring, and I'm going to try and use 7. So this will become 7 cubed minus 28 times 7 squared plus 196 times 7 minus 169, which equals 343 minus 1372 plus 1372 minus 169 equals 0. So yes, x equals 7 is indeed a solution. So now dividing x cubed minus 28x squared plus 196x minus 169 equals minus 169, dividing that by x minus 7, we get x minus 7 x squared minus 21x plus 24 equals 0. And now to do the quadratic, that becomes x squared. So yeah, x squared minus 21x plus 24 becomes x minus 3x plus 8. Sorry, x minus 3x minus 8. Sorry about that. And this means that our fully factored equation is x minus 7 x minus 7 x minus 7 x minus 3 x minus 8. So our possible x values are x equals 7, 3, and 8. And now our second question, solving an inequality. So to start, we have 1 over 2 x minus 1 is greater than 1 over x plus 4 plus 3 over 8. So, we are going to start by eliminating the fractions by finding a common denominator, which in this case is all three of them multiplying together. But first, we're going to move everything to one side. So our equation becomes one over 2x minus 1 minus 1 over x plus 4 minus 3 over 8 is greater than 0. Actually, is greater than 0. So now that we have everything on one side, we can find the common denominators, which is everything multiplied together, and then we can get rid of them. Actually, not get rid of them. We can get rid of them. So we have 8x plus 4 minus 8 2x minus 1 plus 8 plus 3 2x minus 1 x plus 4 which is all greater than or equal to 0. And I just realized something, so this should be like this. Sorry about that. Moving on. Simplified, this equation becomes 8x plus 32 minus 6x squared minus 37x minus 20 greater than or equal to 0. So, simplifying this down even further, it becomes 6x squared plus 37x minus 20 minus 8x plus 32. And this simplifies down further to 6x squared plus 29x minus 52 greater than or equal to 0. And next we are going to solve the quadratic equation. So what we can do is try and solve it in the quadratic equation. So what we're going to do is 28 plus minus square root of 28 squared minus 4 times 6 times negative 52 over 2 times 6. Which becomes 28 plus minus square root 784 minus 4 times negative 312 over 12 and this becomes 28 plus minus square root 784 minus plus 1248 over 12. Now, moving on, we can do 28 plus minus square root of 784 plus 1248, which is 2032 over 12, which then becomes 28 plus minus 45.077 over 12. And splitting now into two separate ones, so we can do positive and negative. Our positive is 28 plus 45.077 over 12, which is 6.08. So this equals to 6.08. And now our negative side, which is 28 minus 45.077 over 12. Over 12. Which equals negative 1.42. Negative 1.42. And so these two are your possible x values. So possible x values are 6.08 and negative 1.42. And that's it.